Good afternoon, YouTube. Thank you for joining me again for another Market Watch video. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, this video should have come out on Friday. But with that being said, as of then, we have now learnt of OTS Pack 13. So, now we can go through what we've got, now we can see what we're getting. Obviously some people don't want to see the spoilers, if not, please jump ahead. But I will leave a timestamp in the description for when you should jump to. So, let's go with it. So, Book of Moon, Ultimate Rare. Technically it's highest rarity, and this is all down to the person. If you don't like ultimate rares but you prefer something like the Parallel Star rares or the other super rares that they've had available, I think it has a gold like collector's rare style. It's up to you, but this is its new highest rarity. Abyssal, again we just had its rarity bumped in Dude to Ultra, now we're getting again in Ultimate. Great card, sees play, people want it banned. It's not that broken. Calm down, people. Calm down. There's more degenerate things in the game than Mr. Abyss Dweller. Then we have our Traptrix Rafflesia. Again, card seeing a little bit of action. Not a massive amount, but people are trying to use it in other engines. It does get used in Traptrix. Obviously, Traptrix hasn't done much currently for the online scene, because we've seen just basically Owdlich, Adamantipator, Adamantipator, and then maybe Scrap Engine. So, you know, we're getting there. But Ultimate Rare, these cards will have a little bit of a price tag when they come out, sell around the 30, maybe 40 pounds mark. If any of these obviously do get banned, then the prices will start to sink, like they did with our good friend Thunder Dragon Colossus. So, Scrap Golem, definitely need this reprint. There's only 2 of a reprints. It's main part of the Scrap engine, as we all know. This and Recycler. It was going crazy. As you can see, we'll go through these later. I'll have a look at the actual prices, but yeah, they're a bit insane. Wherefore Art Thou? Rarity bump, you know, nice. Generator token, again, generators are starting to do things now that they've got most of their engine, if not all of their cards. I don't know if there's any more coming out, to be honest. But yeah, tokens are nice for those kind of things. Deep Sea Diva, another super rare reprint. It did just get taken off the ban list for, well, it was limited, now it's unlimited. So now it's doing all the water stuff it can do. Spiral Gear Drone, okay, we're getting a rarity bump, but you shot spirals in the back of the head and they're kind of lying out there bleeding out, so yeah, they ain't doing much. Again, ABC Dragon Buster, it's super duper cheap as it's like current rarity, which I think is Ultra, and yeah, this makes no sense to anyone. You shot it in the back of the head again, and now you want people to try and play it because it's not 100% dead. Yeah, people are going to sell these for like pennies. Crystal Wing Synchron Dragon, super rare. It's not getting a rarity bump. I think this is now a rarity downgrade. It might also have another super rare printing, but these are starting to go up in price. Definitely a good card. Definitely going to see some action. It's nice that we can get some out there. Junk Speeder. This was the promo card for the 2018 Megatins. So now you can now get it even easier if you couldn't get hands of one then. Behemoth Shark, again, it's doing a lot of things in the water decks. It's a great card, low ranking, works well in any like deck that can just use it. It's a great card. Also, I didn't see its prices were going up too much, but you know, more cards out there better. You know, get everyone playing. Again, Spyro Mission Rescue. Thank you for the upgrading a rarity that we won't see played. So, I'm not aware of any Fiend decks currently going around, but this fella here, if you have another Fiend monster on the field, can't be attacked. It's a 0/0. It's great for 1/1 maybe, or maybe even Wherefore Art Thou, just getting more on the field, but I don't see it being a great card. Hasn't been printed though for like 9 years, so it's first reprint in a long time. Lady of White, just need a reprint, it's been a long time again. I don't think it's had anything higher than a common, but it's a good card. I've got one somewhere, I need to look it up really. Dimensional Fortress Weapon, this is an old card, last time I got reprinted I think it was either 09 or 11, but yeah, it's good. Stops people from throwing things from the deck to the graveyard, so it's great for people that want to just mill the decks. Great. Maybe people start using this as a side deck card, who knows. Spore, who doesn't love Spore? Formula Synchron, it's common now, I'm not sure why it's getting a reprint as common. The current sets aren't expensive, but again, more cards out there is better, I suppose. Go Defender, this had a few reprints. The last time it was reprinted was in like 2016. I've never seen it played. I've never heard anyone use it, so I don't know. Common. Ultimaya, great card. Again, wasn't seeing much play because it was just getting expensive. Maybe the common version might see it more played, just so people are holding it for their collections. Money Mud Dragon, great card. Common, not the best, but I mean, it's great just to get out there. More of these is great. It's a great card. XYZ unit. If you put this card on a XYZ card, it'll give it essentially an additional material, well, attachment, as well as giving it 200 attack per level. So I foresee some of these maybe going into Machina decks, essentially, with the trains. Get those big trains out, level 10 train, there you go, there's an extra 2,000 damage per hit. It's now a 5,000, or you can just use it as a material cost like you would with Heavy Forward. Use it, put it on, shoot someone in the back of the head for 2,000 damage. You do you. It's a great card. Bonus Trap Hole, this hasn't been reprinted for a couple of years, but again, I've probably got like a stack of them from like day one to today's, so not necessarily needed, but I suppose it's always nice to have just a basic trap card back in possession. Dimensional Prison hasn't been printed for a while. I think last time this was printed was the Noble Knight set, which is like 16, so it's been due. Gravity Collapse, again, doesn't have many printings, so it was definitely due. And Treacherous Trap Hole, again, just been a few years since we had this one printed. Great card. So yeah, these are definitely kind of needed just for old school staples. But let's go on with the actual viewing for money.
Do you like amazing deals on your card games? Do you like amazing deals on your board games? Well, go to Total Cards and use my affiliate link in the description. They also ship internationally.
So, Scrap Golem. Look at this stupid prices. Look at these stupid prices. You know, here you go. If you want to buy it now from here, 10.50. Oh, 10. 60. 15. 20. What's going on? Come on, guys, come on. Now we know there's a reprint coming. You need to lower your standards and prices. Someone says to me, oh, you can get a rare version for like £2. Yeah, okay, I want to play it now. That makes sense, I guess. But if I know there's a super rare coming out in like a couple of weeks' time, like a month or two's time, I'm just gonna get one of those when they come up for sale for like £2.50, because they're not gonna outprice these. People aren't gonna be that stupid. But here you go. If you want to look at the card market solutions, we have these here. So they're going from 190. We've got a excellent or near mint English first edition going for €2. Great. That's so going to be so much cheaper than anything they can offer. And I believe it's a common. You know? Oh, yeah, it's common. No, it's a rare. So it's a rare. So there you go. Highest price it's been for this month, well, since last month, is 6.16. So yeah. So they're going. They're selling. It's good stuff. We go to the OTS pack, which is a common. Which is, sorry, this is why I got them mixed up. And they're all coming from Portugal, and Slovenia. And these are going for €5, €6, €8. And I don't understand this. Why would someone pay this much for a common when the rarer version, the rare, is like half to a third the price? That I definitely don't understand. Here you go. Red Eyes Fusion. We are getting Red Eyes Dragoon sooner than anyone thinks. It's coming in the Megatins. Megatins are in August. It's due in like 2 weeks' time. It's the 17th today. So, June, July, August. Was it 12 weeks? 14 weeks? They're going to be here. People are going to be ripping those packs open. They want the Dragoon. These cards currently are going for, you know, well, this one's a bid now, so you can't count it. But, you know, 560 for, don't look at this one, 560, 440, 5, 4, 440 for a common. For commons, the value is somewhere, because if we don't get a reprint in the Seasons Duelist, and we don't get a reprint then in Chaos or in Battles of Legend, are we then hoping we're going to get one in the tins? My money is going to be on Joey's World. Well, Season 1. If we go over to the card market for a common, looking 50p for Italians. Oh, 50 cents for Italians. And then for the first English, we come all the way down to here. Mr. Pepe. Near mint. Here you go. You've got 2 in English. That's the price of, I was supposed to pay €2. Don't know what the shipping is, but the shipping's normally not great. Again here. So this is our first English one. 220. Card market. This is also common, right? Yep, it's also common. Let's have a look at the super rare. Super rare. Looking at the cheapest, 650. 650. Cheapest. There you go. It's in good condition. It's not great. You're paying 12.50. For in an excellent condition, you're paying 13.20. For a mint condition, you're paying nearly €14. Can we have a look here? Will you show me super? Cheapest super. Now these won't be together. These will be singles normally. But you're paying looking at 14 for your cheapest. 13, 15. So yeah, you are paying about the same price. Well, you're paying probably a bit less on here now because of the way shipping works on Card Market. Ash Blossoms. People who don't have Ash Blossoms, the people out there who obviously don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot and they're thinking, I want to pick it up. They've been stuck inside. Maybe they've been watching anime. Maybe they've been playing the Duel Links. Maybe they've been playing. Maybe they got the game cheap because no, currently it's really cheap. It's so cheap now. It's actually cheaper to go buy the game to get microcoder than it is actually to buy a microcoder. Go buy the game if you want a microcoder. Yeah? It's cheaper. And people are like, I want to play the game in real life. I want to go down to my local store. I want to maybe go to a meetup, whatever. But you're looking for a common. You're looking at 650, 630, 635. For a dual power ultra, and this is currently bids with 3 days left, basically. You're paying some prices. These aren't cheap cards still. These are staples you want 3 of. And if we go over to here to Joy Springs, cheapest prices. What's this one? That's your sleeves. Where's your common? Here's your common. Your common's still like €5. For your Dude Ultra, you're paying nearly 6. The difference in these prices, I'd pay the extra 1.10 for an ultra rare. Same with the that's Dude, your Dual Power, same. Got your super rares here for 6. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd go for the Dude. To be honest, we've got the ultra here from Kaiba, which is what I've got a Kaiba one. Looks beautiful. 7. And then you obviously got your secret rares here. Which one's this one? This is a Dual Devastator. So yeah, your cheapest English is here. Look at that. 650. Yeah, so you're kind of paying the same thing on eBay. And then you look at your secret rares, and then you go for your first secret rare. This is in lightly played. It's American as well. Sorry guys. We know how your cards apparently just get lightly played by being Americans. Yeah. First English that isn't being eaten by the dog. You're looking, probably after you've paid postage and everything, you're probably looking around about the £30 mark. So, yeah, alright. Not bad if you actually want it in highest rarity. I remember when these were going for like 100. And then Millennium. Millennium Eyes Restrict. We're getting these in secret rare. As far as I'm aware, I could definitely be very wrong about this. These are ultras. Could be very wrong. Yeah, I think the last printing was an ultra rare. So this is getting a rarity bump. So we're going to go up. And it's 1 of 7 per box. We're going to get chance of. If it's going to get short printed, right, I eat my words. But secret rares, which were not part of the original sets, will appear in Legendary Duelist Season 1. Every box, MSRP, $15.99, not $14.99, will include 1 out of 7 secret rare variant cards, selected from among the most popular cards in Legendary Duelist and Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium, including the Pegasus Enduring-inspired Fusion Monster, Millennium Eyes Restrict, and Red Eyes / Dragon. Red Eyes / Dragon, cheap, super cheap. I've got a secret rare one or whatever it was from one of the other sets. Might be just be ultra. That was like 50p. Like, it's... yeah. Million miles restrict. You're telling me 40, 43, 85. Unless these look absolutely amazing, or the season packs look like absolute trash, you're going to be dropping your prices within 2 weeks. Like, we've known about this for a while. This isn't like new news. This has been up since when? I wish you would have told us. I know it's been up for a few weeks. But yeah, we've known about this for a while now. You need to change your prices. You ain't selling these cards. If we go to Card Market, cheapest English is 26. Much better. Nearly half the price. But, you know, ups and downs. We've had up to 30s. We've had, you know... Guys, you have to sell cards realistically. You can't just put a price up there these days, expect people to pay it. And this is it. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe and comment. I'll hope to do more of these in the future. Let's try and get out there. Thank you very much for watching.